But I think he's so confident right now that you could like throw him on like an MLS team and he would score goals. I honestly believe that. And he's never played, soccer in his life.
I'm going to talk about there's 7 players. 7 players in the history who have averaged 20 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists, and 1.5 steals per game as rookies. Tyreek Evans,
Goat.
Alvin Adams, Penny Hardaway, Grant Hill, Magic Johnson, and Michael Jordan. Now, LaMelo Ball. Let me name those last 4 again. Penny Hardaway, Grant Hill, Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan, and LaMelo Ball.
Okay, give me the line again. What's the line? Average what?
It's 20 points, 6 rebounds, and 6 assists, and 1.5 steals over their first 15 games as a rookie. Basically at the All-Star break.
Okay, so that's absurd, obviously. LaMelo's doing way better than anybody really expected except for Tom. He's underperforming in Tom's mind. Tom wanted like 35, 12, and 8. But anyways, it's ridiculous. But are we sure? How confident are you in? Anytime I see those things where it's like the last person to do this was, Michael Jordan, blah, blah, blah. Because do we put a lot of faith in those? Yes or no? Like in terms of trajectory, we think that's where we're going. GOAT debate for LaMelo at the end of this.
This one's tough because like you also have like 3 guys I've never heard of in there.
It's
like,
2 guys. No, it's Alvin Adams and Tyreek Evans. Tyreek Evans was a good player. He just didn't.
He won Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
Which like I don't get how people win rookie like him, Michael Carter Williams, like you win it like Rookie of the Year and then like that's the best season you ever have. Like that makes no sense to me. I think it depends, Jordan, but I think in this one you put a lot into it because like it's strictly based on like numbers. Like it's not. I hate those ones where it's like one off, where it's like he's the first rookie to have 37 points in 20 years. Like, okay, that's like one game. Like he's consistently doing this.
And it's not like Michael Carter Williams his rookie year when you're really like the one player on a bad team who gets the ball. Like LaMelo has good players around him. Their team is competing. Like they're like on the outskirts, but like they're about 500. Like they're a legit team, and he's playing out of his mind.
This is gonna sound so stupid because I'm the biggest LaMelo fan ever, but like I don't know if he's gonna keep this up. Like,
really?
I'm very realistic. Like I thought he was gonna be amazing, but like I didn't think he was gonna shoot 38% from 3 on like 6 attempts for the game. Like he shoots a ton of threes and makes them.
Yeah,
I think he's so confident. Go ahead.
No, the 3-point shooting is surprising, but go ahead about his confidence.
Dude, I think he's so confident that if you at this point in his life right now, for whatever reason, because he's handled all the craziness his life has been up until now, or maybe it's just in your DNA. I always think that's interesting whether people think that that's a learned trait or it's just you have it or you don't, you know what I'm saying? But I think he's so confident right now that you could like throw him on like an MLS team and he would score goals. I honestly believe that, and he's never played soccer in his life. I think you get to a point where there's some people you just watch and you're like, I don't know, he just has that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I agree with that. I think it's at every level too. Like on a much smaller scale. Like I have friends where I'm like, damn, like that person's just like sick at everything. Like they just try something and they're good at it. Where like me, I'm like in my head, like neurotic. I'm like, am I good at this? Am I not? Like stressed out about it. Just different.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a mix of both. I do think it's in his DNA, but I think like he just has confidence out of this world. And it's like, because like Lonzo was supposed to be just as good, but Lonzo doesn't have like that same confidence. And it might be because, he played with LeBron as a rookie and his come up was a little bit different. Or not as a rookie, but as a second year. But still, like, the game's so natural to him. It's so easy. Like,
yeah.
I just think it proves, though, if you're that... Oh, go ahead, Jordan.
I think Tom's right. everybody, like, it's everything is tier based in our world. You know what I'm saying? And eventually, like, you always hear cream of the crop rises to the top. It just whittles down and whittles down and whittles down. Just like you have a billion whatever at the base of a pyramid of basketball players, like in my world. And I was told, like, early on, look, what's your goal? And everybody picks a goal at the pinnacle, whether it's the NBA or, you know, some are just college, whatever. Everybody picks that goal and they're like, well, okay, here's the numbers for you. It starts here and then it just whittles down and whittles down. And same with confidence. I have friends who were crazy confident in high school, but then as you go up another level and you have to have that much more. And I think, like, it's a good comparison, like Lonzo, LaMelo. Like, I don't know how that happens, but they have different levels. You can just see it of confidence. LaMelo looks like he's not even playing in the NBA. He's just playing, I don't know, at 24 Hour Fitness in LA or Chino, where he grew up playing. It's crazy how some people are able to do that. And I doubt he does a whole lot of, like, reading on mental toughness and this and that. Like, he just has it. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? There's some people that do really put a lot of time into it.
What do you think? What do you guys go ahead.
I think the biggest thing for him, like in the NBA, why he's doing so well, is like it was the same thing happened when he was at Spire. Like, he's had to do so much stupid stuff growing up, and not stupid in the sense where, like, it was a bad move, but, like, he had to do stuff that no one else was doing. And, like, that's, like, super stressful. Like, I'm in Lithuania. You watch a show, he's, like, miserable there because he has to wake up super early. It's cold. He's like, oh, like, I'm in the NBA now. Like, there's nowhere else for me to go. Like, I'm, like, he's, like, settled for the first time. I think it's all, like, I think that has a lot to do with it. He's just like, oh, like, now I get to actually do what I'm supposed to be doing.
That makes sense. What are you saying, Spence?
What do you think the perception of him is around the league? Like, when he takes it as far as little boying Mike Conley, who's an NBA All-Star this year, after scoring on him. Yeah, I mean, it's a nice move, but, like, what do you think the general perception of him is on the league? Do you think it's like 50-50, like they love him or hate him?
No.
I think everyone loves him.
I think they love him. That's what I mean, though, Spence. This
is
what I'm saying.
Even Mike Conley, like, loved it after he did that?
No, there's a part of you where you're like, I would imagine, I don't know Mike Conley or how he is and whatever, but that's what I mean about LaMelo. And I know we always, like, clown on Tom for the LaMelo this or that, but when you're just talking about confidence and, like, reckless abandonment, that's what he plays with. He plays with reckless abandonment. He did that to Mike Conley. That's what I'm saying. That's something you do to somebody who's like a barista and just was playing in 24 Hour Fitness, you know, after work at 5 o'clock. You little boy him, but he just doesn't have a conscience. And I know competitors love that. They just love when somebody does that. And it takes somebody, because it takes somebody to do that with a lot of courage, because, like you said, you would imagine some people would respond to that with, I hate this kid, he's arrogant, blah, blah, blah. But no, not at that level. They're all so competitive. And when they see a young guy doing it at that level and not giving a shit, I don't know. You got to respect it.
I would love to see him play with.
I think it's all respect. Oh yeah, they would be awesome. Did you see it just came out? I don't know who reported this. It feels weird that it just came out, but the Warriors apparently told him, we're gonna draft you, and then on draft night they didn't. I don't know where I saw that, but so it should have been LaMelo, Steph, Clay, and Draymond apparently loves him. Like, Draymond's been, like, talking about him nonstop. But I'm happy he's not on Golden State, even though Steph's my favorite player, and I think Jordan's too. But he's way better off in Charlotte. Could not have gone better. I don't think there's a better team for him to be on.
No, there's not.
It's a good situation. The T-Wolves, it would have been chaotic. I feel bad for him.
Especially this year. I mean, yeah, he hasn't played at all, Karl Anthony Towns, because he had COVID, and then he has family stuff. D'Lo just got hurt. That would have been a train wreck for him.
Yeah.
He's really good. He's really, really good. I think everyone respects him. He has to keep shooting well, but he just has, like, so much fun. And the only thing that it proves now, I think, that everyone's going to believe is, like, if you can play internationally or go play pro somewhere, like, the earlier the better. Like, you see him, Luka, like, whether their skills are developed, like, they're rare cases, but, like, regardless, they're like comfortable. That's the biggest thing. Like they're allowed to just play basketball because they're like, oh, I've gone against grown men before. It's like they're already comfortable doing that. Where you see other guys and they're like, even though they're really good, it's like, okay, they still have to get used to this.
Right.
So I think that's awesome.
Woo! The drops don't stop, and neither do the blessings. If you're trying to get dripped out and fitted like your boy, come on. Just click the link right here.